Hey, what's up? I got my guy Rocky here today. We're going to be blind ranking cereals. So I got 5 cereals. He has no idea what's here. You ready to go?
Yeah, so my best, of course, best to worst.
You just pick where they go. You're blind ranking them, man. Yeah? Let's try it. Yeah. Rocky. All right, so you ready? We're going number 1 here. Cocoa Krispies. Little monkey.
Cocoa Krispies, it's a legit, it's a little low key. People don't think of it.
I do.
I like how it turns to milk chocolate, but there's a couple I'd put higher. I'm gonna give it a solid 3. Cocoa Krispies.
You love the chocolate. It's like a double.
Yeah.
It's a double decker snack.
Yeah.
All right. So the next one I got for you is Apple
Jacks.
Jacks.
Happy ending. Apple Jacks. This is number 1 with a bullet.
It's number 1 with a bullet.
It's the best cereal. There's maybe one that's right there, but Apple Jacks. Listen, for my money, it makes me happy.
Well, Apple Jacks is one that I hated when I was really young. I think they might have changed the recipe.
No, you didn't understand it.
Because then it got better as I got older.
No, you got better.
No,
and as you matured as a man, you became a man. You put baby things aside. And you realize the greatness of Apple Jacks.
I think I've progressively gotten worse as I've grown. So in stark contrast to your assumptions there. All right. Number 3 is Corn Pops. Oh, wow. The nuke. He just dropped the nuke on them.
Wow. Corn Pops, they're good. They're good. But there's one that I would have at 2, and I'm hoping that you put it. I'm going to put it at 4. But not because I don't like it. And let me tell you what's low key. Like it's a pro move.
Okay.
You mix Corn Pops. With like Cocoa Krispies. Oh,
that sounds
Chef's
interesting,
kiss, man. Chef's
Corn
kiss.
Pops are addictive.
Yeah.
They're like one of the cereals
you can have it without milk.
Can't eat one bowl of it. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Corn Pops would have been higher personally on my list, but I respect you. Next one is going to be Reese's Puffs.
Oh, no. This is clear 5.
Clear 5. You're not a peanut butter guy.
No,
I'm starting to get that from you.
You know what? Peanut butter,
it's
overrated.
That's crazy.
It's overrated.
Wow.
It's like, for me, it's a vehicle to put jelly in my mouth, but I don't like it on its own. I mean, Nutella, I like that. Bischoff spread, both better than peanut butter.
Both not better than peanut butter.
No.
You're a Bischoff, Nutella guy, right? Wow.
Bischoff.
That says a lot.
Check it out, guys. It's good.
All right, so that leaves you with one final slot, and the last cereal that you did not pick
has to be number 2.
Fruity Pebbles.
Oh, damn.
So you misfired.
Yeah, I misfired. I do think it would be 4, so I would have just flipped and put Corn Pops at 2, but I can't, so it's Fruity Pebbles at 2. Again, I like it. It does make the milk colorful. It's sugary, but... Yeah.
So you're not a big... Yeah, we have different tastes because it feels like a lot of stuff I like, you don't
like.
You
missed one, man.
Well, I mean, it's not a top 5,
Golden
Rocky.
Graham.
Golden Grahams. Wow. Tell me you're 85 without telling me you're 85. Man.
Golden Grahams, buddy. You haven't had a bowl in a while.
I'm pretty sure that to eat Golden Grahams, you need a cardigan you always make fun of.
Go home.
Pocket watch.
Go home and try it.
No.
Because I think you're wrong.
No, I remember Golden Grahams.
You're more mature taste now.
Well, this isn't top 5, It's just a blind rank. Golden Grahams wouldn't crack my top 10. All right, so I have Mark here today. And Mark, I want you to rank for me from 5 to 1 your reasons or excuses to get out of something. So something with the wife, in-laws, a friend maybe of the family, that couple that likes to hang out with you. What are your go-tos to get out of that situation?
I've given this list an awful lot of thought, right? There's a lot of dimensions that go into this list, right?
So many.
It's availability. Yes. It's being able to justify, and it's just downright timing of everything, right? Yep. So it's a very intricate list, and much like we did this one with Rocky not too long ago.
Yep.
And, you really have to be cognizant of when you pull this out of your pocket. All right. So with that being said, I'm going to start at number 5. Number 5, I'm on call for work. All right. It's a great excuse.
It's good.
provided you have a job that you're on call for. Now you pull that out of your pocket and you're like, doesn't he shift work at like ShopRite? What do you mean he's on call? What's going on there? You know what I mean? Like, shout out to our northern people, ShopRite. Great establishment. Love their canned corn. That's number 5. Number 4 for me.
Okay.
The reason why this is number 4 is because this is the lie that you have to stick with. You have to remember. So if it comes up tonight, tomorrow, a week from now, a month from now, you have to remember the story, and that's car troubles. Because someone will always be like, hey, did you get that problem solved with your car? And
What?
If you're not in the mindset, what problem? My car is perfectly fine. It's brand new. You bastard. You missed my kid's bar mitzvah because you said you had car troubles.
Yeah, like when you're doing these lies, it is like you're creating like strands that you have to keep track of.
Yeah.
It's almost like somebody witnessing a murder. Well, let me not say this. It's almost like somebody witnessing a crime. You have to make sure they're not around anymore to tell anybody because those strands will catch you.
It's like the low-key timelines. Like you have to like keep track of them and make sure that, you keep them sustained. And sometimes all it does is just add stress to yourself, quite honestly.
Yeah.
Number 3, I think this is a better work excuse because this you can definitely use, right? And it's I had a meeting pop up in my calendar, right?
Ooh.
I can actually use this one. I've actually missed.
I feel like you've used that on me like 2 weeks ago.
I've missed the show here because I've legitimately had a meeting pop up in my calendar. But what's beautiful about that, I don't feel like doing something. I had a meeting pop up in my calendar, man. It's, it's crunch time. We're down to the 11th hour.
It's tough.
I got to get this project done. I had a meeting pop up. We got to talk about it.
Been here for 10 hours already. Yeah, I get it.
And you can't challenge it, right? I mean, you can't peek into my calendar. You can't challenge it. So it's a solid one. Number 2, another one that is, I think it's a little bit easier to keep the lie in place because a lot of times people don't really like to ask you about it again, but that's family in town. I got family in town.
Family in town.
You know what I mean? Because you run the risk of asking me, of me like telling you like a very long story about when my family was in town. So at that point, you just don't care.
Rocky's in the room. Rocky, how many times has he not came here because he had family in town?
It's probably once a month.
It's solid, right? And never once.
Family in town. Where we at? What the fuck does that mean?
Never once have you questioned me afterwards. It's like, hey, who was in town? What you guys do?
It's not worth getting in an argument, no?
Yeah, and you don't want to hear my story if I have something drawn out. So it's the perfect crime, but not as bad as number 1.
Okay.
Number 1 is yes, I mean, good, yeah. As good as number 1. Number 1 is foolproof, especially when you have 3 of them. It's that the kids are sick.
Kids are sick is a great one.
It's a great one because it's not like you're saying that you're sick, right? You can only be sick every so often.
Yeah, so if you run into me in town, I'm not sick.
Yeah.
I'm picking something up.
For my kid. Oh, man, we came down here. My kid loves chicken noodle soup from here.
Yeah.
McDonald's doesn't have chicken noodle soup. Whatever. Burger King doesn't have it. Well, I'm getting my Whopper because they're all sick.
Have you ever been caught in one of your excuses?
To tell you the truth, not that I can recall.
Maybe none that you know of.
Nah, none that I know. I'm sure whenever it's like, so the flip side of this is whenever it is legitimate in your mind, you're thinking, they're thinking this is bullshit. They ain't believing this.
Because you got guilt.
Yeah. It's crazy. Knowing that you can wield that power whenever you want.
Yeah, that's true.
It's crazy.